Another way. Erasmus Plus Program. Cooperation for innovation and the exchange of good practices. KA2 Strategic Partnership for Europe. Funded by EU. Number 2019-2-IT 03-KA205-016466. Co-funded by the Erasmus Plus Program of the European Union. Mediterranea. Associazione per lo sviluppo locale. This work is licensed under the Creative Commons Attribution Non-Commercial Share-alike 4.0 International License. To view a copy of this license, visit http://creativecommons.org or send a letter to Creative Commons, P.O. Box 1866, Mountain View, CA 94042, USA. Peraltravia. Another way. An original method by Francesco Piccolo. Module 2. Hosts. Assignment. The second module presented us the object of our training course, tourism. It allowed us to ask ourselves what kind of tourism we want to promote through Peraltravia-Anotherway. The answer is enclosed within the perimeter of a compass, whose cardinal points are responsibility, sustainability, equity, accessibility. As far as accessibility is concerned, it is closely linked to human rights, but how it can be guaranteed in the tourism sector opens up very wide scenarios. A clarification concerns the role that an AW operator has. We are not building constructors or government officials or facility managers. It is not in our power to provide roads, monuments, shrines, and gardens with any necessary infrastructures to make these places accessible. However, we can denounce their absence because this is our civic and moral duty. Following the criteria of universal design, an AW tourist itinerary should be designed to include, if not all, many different types of tourists where their safety can be guaranteed. There are many experiences and designs of accessible tourism aimed at blind people and visual impaired. We have a lot to learn from these, but most of them take place in closed places, museums in particular, and require substantial investment in materials and money. We offer tours, and this differentiates us. Obviously, if there is a museum in our territory equipped for blind people, we include it in the tour. If our towns are accessible, this makes our work easier. But remember that accessibility is only one of our cardinal points. Our goal is not to make the city accessible, but to provide the tourist even visual impaired, with an experience of our town. I enclose the link to a very well-known museum in Italy, the Museo Omero in Ancona. This virtual visit to the magnificent Museo Omero introduces us to the assignment of the second module. The foundation, Eco of Sappo, has bought the house of a local poetess and asks you, as experts in accessible tourism, to organize the exhibition of a room, just one, in the museum. The building has been renovated and already has elevators, wheelchair ramps, tactile floor indicators, braille signs, and other structural supports for the disabled. However, it is necessary to organize the exhibition within the rooms. 1. How would you organize the room, only one, entrusted to you, keeping in mind the principle of design for all? 2. Why would you organize it in that way? 3. How would you comply with at least 2 of the articles of the WTO Global Code of Ethics for Tourism? Only one project per country class is allowed. Be careful to answer all 3 questions. You may submit the work as text, audio, video, or multimedia files. Text files can contain a maximum of 3,500 characters, excluding spaces. Audio or video files can last a maximum of 10 minutes. The media file can contain 1,000 charts and video or audio for 8 minutes. The work must be presented by the 28th of February at the address peraltravia@gmail.com. It is not possible to upload it to a platform because, as you have been informed by Mediterranea, the function for this use has not been activated. If you have any doubts, you can send an email or reply to the welcome topic in the discussion section of the platform. Good work, Coach Francesco. Regulation and criteria for evaluating the assignment. The assignment is evaluated according to 5 criteria. 1. Punctuality, related to the professionalism demonstrated by respecting the delivery. 2. Clarity, regarding the content of the assignment. 3. Originality, related to the form of the assignment. 4. Consistency of the assignment in relation to what is required by the track. 5. Synthesis, concerning the duration and respect of the limits if indicated in the path. Each criterion is evaluated according to a scale score. Blank, criterion not met. 1 star, criterion met. 2 stars, criterion more than met. 3 stars, criterion fully met. The assignment is considered performed if all the criteria are met. If the assignment is not performed, the class can submit the assignment with the necessary modifications within the assignment deadline of the next module. For example, if in January the assignment is not performed, there is time for the February deadline. Once this and final deadline has passed, the behavior will be reported to Project Manager Maria Teresa Bellante for appropriate measures.